And there will be weights, and we'll try to get to them a little bit early. So let me go ahead and I'll put them out. So that's to remind myself. All right. And then we'll just sit up, but not for too long. So, oh, I need a deep breath. I'm going to take just one or two of them. So inhale, clear your air. And use a big exhale and see if you can't feel yourself grow just a little bit taller. Inhale another big deep breath and then exhale, feel yourself grow. One more time, inhale. And exhale, feel yourself melt on top of the sits bones. And then let's go ahead and start a little side to side movement here through the rib cage. Good. So just noticing what that stretch through the ribs kind of does with your back. Good. We're going to follow that along. So I'm going to come and stretch and reach my torso out towards one leg. Good. Seeing if I can't get a little release in my back muscles. If sitting up like this doesn't feel so good, you can put yourself on a booster or a pillow, some kind of cushion. Make yourself a little taller. Good. And then I'm going to turn this movement into a full circle. So I'm just letting the weight of my torso move all the way around. Hopefully find a little release here. And just, or at least an ability to see where I'm tight and what I'm holding on to. All right, and then from there, I'm going to go ahead, exhale, sweep, take my two arms up, float them out in front, arms up. They'll move in, we'll reach arms up. They'll move in, good. And we'll reverse that. So you'll just feel like, what's happening with your arms? ¿Qué está pasando con los brazos? Good. And then let's go ahead and pause with the arms on top. Pull one elbow away. Inhale and exhale, pull the other elbow away so we get into the shoulder joint. Mientras estamos girando, bajando lado y lado. And let's exhale, sweep and take your arms all the way around. So you create a big reach all the way around. And now we'll sweep the two hands behind the head. Head comes up and then it moves underneath. So we're going to stretch up 2, 3 and pull down 2, 3. Coming up 2, 3 and pulling down 2, 3. And then from here, I'm going to let the arms grow and I'm going to unfold my legs and kind of get my weight equal and even in my two sits bones. Good. From there, let your head move forward and I'm going to roll my palms, let them face back and then face the floor. So the palms face up, the palms face the floor. So you're just working the inner and outer shoulder, feeling right at the head of the humerus. With you leaning forward like this, you're letting gravity kind of work on the shoulder just a little bit. Good. And then I'm going to take my two arms out, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, waking up at the shoulder. Good. And then I'm going to inhale, take my arms up and then stretch forward. And then go ahead, take that again. Roll the palms in and out, in and out, in and out. Take it wide, palms out and in, feeling that connection into the belly, afuera, adentro. Good. Out and in. Let's inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, sit it back. Once again, I'm going to extend a leg, extend the other leg. So you start to feel just a little connection into the hamstring, feeling the sitting bones stay even. 2 and 1. Inhale, the arms come up. We're going to come onto one side and move your leg forward and back. Keep the knee bent. So just feel the hip inflection. Flexionando por la cadera y reaching the leg back behind you. Good. And then I'm going to just pause for a moment here, extend my knee just a few times. So hopefully you start to feel the glute kicking in. 2 and 1. Now holding that leg out, take it down and up. 5, 4 and 3, 2, 1. Inhale, go ahead, bend the knee, open. So here's another opportunity to really engage the glutes. Feel your hips rise up and exhale, float down. Good. Try that one more time. Hips rising up, big stretch there. The inner thigh and back. One more time up and back. I'm going to turn over the front leg, let my sternum move forward and back just a few times. Again, feeling some release through your center. Good. And then exhale, let's change the position of the two legs. So I'm going to start just letting this leg move forward and back, keeping the knee bent, waking up the hip. Adelante y atrás. Adelante y atrás. Good. And then from here, I'm going to hold the leg reaching back, bend, and straighten the knee. Doblamos, estiramos la rodilla. Like I'm really feeling that connection into the glutes. 2 and 1. Holding the leg out, down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bending the knee, top arm stretches back behind you. Let's go ahead and lift the hips. Set them down easy. Lift the hips. Set it down easy. One more time. Big lift. Big stretch. And letting those bones release into the floor. I'll extend my right leg, my left leg, and I'm going to come stretch, reach my body forward. Inhale and come sit back. So right here, I'm going to scoop in at the belly. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your fingertips here to your, so right fingertips to your collarbones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rotate that to the left. So go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now rotating to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, big long stretch. So using the arms once again to continue to wake up, motivate that upper body. Good. And then reversing, once again, stretching, letting the arms float, move away. Good. I'll inhale, sit up. Exhale, float down, left hand here to my chest, and I'll exhale, take 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. I'm going to turn to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the center, extending 2 arms. This time reaching my palms back behind me. Check in on your neck, chin over one shoulder, chin over the other. Let one arm come forward, one arm move back, and we'll go 10, 9, and 8, 7. Just feeling the tricep and the deltoid. 2 and 1. Exhale, other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way up, sitting back once again, and now hands here crossing at the chest, and we'll pulse 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and we'll take it to the left. Take it 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale into your center. Press the palms and the feet in, and we'll lift the hips and pelvis up. Push the heels down. Good. And feel the tailbone just rise, rise, rise. And we'll take 5. So that lift of the tailbone, taking it towards your heels, is again how we get the glutes to activate here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's set those bones down gently. Take the arms out and slowly, slowly, slowly allow yourself to lower to the floor. Hands here up alongside the ears, and then we're going to pull hands to your knees. So we'll come down to 3 and up to 3. Watch that connection. Ribs to hips. Good. So we'll come down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3, and down. Hold the toes down, tap the right foot down and up. 5 and 4. So you should really feel the left toes are almost not touching the floor. 2 and 1. Good. Left toes. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Arms down to your sides, 2 feet into the floor. Lift the pelvis up. Good. And now from here, just again, heels anchor in, and your kneecaps, you don't want them to bow wide. You want to feel them right over your ankles, your tobillos. And then we're going to let the pelvis come down and up. Let's take 10 and 9. So each little lift allows the front of the hips to stretch more deeply. Good. Take 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Let's do opposite arm and leg now. Lift. So you're going to reach up 2, 3 and down 2, 3. Coming up 2, 3 and down 2, 3. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Now I'm going to take my right hand to my left knee and I'm going to stretch out and in. Let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and keeping the hips stable. That strong right glute. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, bringing those bones down. Opposite side. Mano izquierda hacia la rodilla derecha. Here we go. Take another 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale and exhale. That foot comes down. The pelvis rises up. We're going to slowly let the bones of the back return to the floor. Bring the hands, manos detrás de la cabeza. And then you're going to pull your coccyx abajo. And then vamos a subir la cabeza arriba otra vez. So now you're going to just pull down with the navel, your ombligo, para subir la escapula. You're trying to get the scapula to rise from the floor. Take another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And I'm going to rotate towards this leg and right back through my center. Rotate, lifting the leg back through the center. Rotate and lift. Back through the center, keeping the hips steady. Rotate and lift. And back to the center. Let's hold the left leg and again pulse into it. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, moviendo por el centro otra vez, and then lifting over to your right side, pulsing 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1. Extend the left leg, and now we're going to change. So we'll go 10, 9, 8 y 7 y 6 y 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Bring your 2 knees sobre el pecho. So take the knees over the chest and rock the back lado a lado. Once again, feet into the floor. Take the pelvis up. Lift the left leg so the knee comes over the hip, and then I want you to roll through the ball of the foot on the right side. So we're going to go 5 and 4 and toe to heel. Dedo talón. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Exhale, let that foot come down, and we'll try that on the other side. So you're just going to roll through the foot, and we'll go 5 dedo talón. So you're coming to the toe, then to the heel. Good. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Exhale, let the 2 feet come down. Lift the pelvis right back up. Send the left leg. Lift, so we're going to bicycle the leg. We'll go 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Al revés. So you'll go the other way. Al revés. And we'll take 3. Revés. 2. Good. Trying to keep the hips as steady as you can. Pelvis lifted. Place the foot on the floor. Reconnect. So send those hips up high. Tailbone engages. Y vamos a hacerlo 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Muy bien. Haciéndolo otra dirección. 5 y 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Exhale. Let that leg come down. Pelvis comes all the way up. And then we're going to slowly let those bones return to the floor. Manos detrás de la cabeza otra vez. So I'm going to take my hands behind my head again. Extend my 2 legs out as I peel the scapula up. Y bajar. So we're going to come up, 2, 3. Tailbone reaches down towards the floor. And that strong pull down is what allows the head and chest to lift, sin molestar el cuello. So without irritating your neck. Let's hold. And once again, I'm going to rotate to my left, lift up. Inhale, come back down. Extend the legs. I'm going to girar hacia la derecha. So you're turning to the right, lifting up and coming right back down. Inhale and exhale. Rotate. Beautiful. And down to the otro lado. Good. So this time I'm going to pause on my left side and then same thing. Take that little twist through my obliques. 10 and 9 and 8. Move that blood through your center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Vamos a hacerlo otro lado. So coming down and then exhale. Same thing. Pulsing 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. So the hips stay steady. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bending the two knees, feet returning to the floor once again. Pelvis coming up, 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 up. Now the right leg's going to lift. You're going to stretch the leg out and up. Now down and in. Really focus on finding the stretch in your hamstrings. So we go afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro, afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. One more. Arriba, abajo, adentro. Foot to the floor. Pelvis comes up and then that left leg goes afuera. Arriba, abajo, adentro. Arriba, abajo, adentro. 3 más. Out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down, in. Very nice. Push both feet in. And again, that deep lift through the glutes. Freeze the hips. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to open and close just ever so lightly your knee joints. So I really want you to feel that inner thigh recruitment, inner thigh connecting to your gluteal group, the outer hip. Let's go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, set those bones down nice and light. Open your arms back through your center, abriendo otra dirección. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. This time we'll take your hands back behind the legs, lift the head and chest, squeeze, and we'll stretch arms and legs out and pull back to the center. So extend 10 and in and 9 and in and 8 and in and 7 and in and 6. Good. Keep that gaze, your gaze focused on your belly. And 3 and 2 and last time. Beautiful. Hands behind the thighs. Rock to a seated position. Good. Check on your neck here. 2 arms out for just a moment. Let's twist hacia la izquierda. Let's twist to the right. Let's come back to the center one more time. Twist to the center and twist. Very nice. 2 feet connect to the floor. 2 palms underneath you. Lift the pelvis up once again. Good. So I want you to now drag the pelvis back through your heels. You're going to pull the tailbone towards your 2 knees and really feel, create a strong relationship between the glutes and the hamstrings. Let's go. 5. Exhale. 4. Really pull with the heels, the sitting bones, the pelvis out over them. 2 and 1. Exhale. Set all of that down gently. Take your hands to the right leg, and we're going to walk ourselves down. Tell the spammers of the universe to déjame en paz. Good. So I'm taking the hands here to this leg. I'm going to walk it down. Good. And then let the legs circle just a few times in your hip pocket. Good. Let it circle around the other way. Good. And now we're going to add the arms. Let them circle with the leg out. Good. And then we'll reverse. Good. And then we're going to take the arms and the legs together and just slowly bring it all the way up Take your ankle here to the thigh. So stretch into the hip, estirando en la cadera. Good. And then I'm going to push back once again, lift the pelvis up, and again drag through my heel, the pelvis a little bit closer. Más hacia two. And one. Exhale, release. That leg come down. Stretch out over. Good. Take a few full breaths, moving your columna, adelante, moving your spine forward. Inhale. I'm going to take the right foot. It's bent back here. My hands now to the left leg. And vamos a empezar estirando. We're going to come stretching down. 2, 3. Towards the floor. Good. So then arms open. First, just let this leg circle a few times by itself. Feel the stability you create in the pelvis and through your pierna derecha, through the right leg, through the right foot. Good. And then from here, I'm going to take arms and legs, let them circle together. Good. Away from the body. And now in towards the body. It's like doing a little rond de jambe on the floor. It's like ballet on the floor here. Hands here to your leg. And then I'm going to exhale and bring myself all the way back up the leg. Foot to the ankle. Ankle to the muscle. Foot, ankle to the thigh. And we're going to lift. And now pull once again. Pull through that sturdy, firm heel. Keep lifting the pelvis. 2 and 1. Exhale, lower down. Begin this stretch by lifting the sternum. Good. And then we'll extend this leg out and come stretch over it. Good. So imagine how much you can move your thoracic spine forward and allow that stretch forward to free the neck. As your shoulder blades, your omoplatos están moviendo juntos. Good. Now I'm going to take 2 arms, 2 legs out. And then just tap my right heel into the floor. So go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel taps into the floor. So you should feel the quadricep group, hip flexor group. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend out through your 10 toes. And then reach the hands behind the head. Inhale, coming forward. Again, big stretch of your back. And then we'll exhale, come up. Take a little flat back 1, a flat back 2, a flat back 3. Scoop into the belly and lower down. 3 and 2 and 1. Boy, you can really feel your dominance, right? My right side was really taking over there. So I'm going to see what I can get out of my left side as I come up slowly, slowly, slowly. Beautiful. Let's try that now, external rotation. So heels together, toes apart, and we're going to tap the right heel into the left. 10, 9, sit tall, not back. So as much as you can move the back in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you'll take your 2 heels together, toes apart. Let's fold out to move that thoracic spine in. Press your head there into your hands. Nos sentamos arriba. Let's take a flat back 1, a flat back 2. Scoop into the belly as deeply as you can to lower down. 2, 3. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift the 2 feet from the floor. Tap them down and up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale. A big breath, and we'll see if we can find that strength. It's hard to lift all the way back up. Good. So now I'm going to take my right foot to my left knee, and I'm going to go out and back, out and back, out and back. Fuera, adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro. Good. Hold the foot there at the ankle. Take the left arm up, and then let's see. Can we roll back? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we roll right back up from deep in the belly? 3 and 2 and 1. Let's change the leg so we'll come out, back, out, back, out, back. Dedo hacia el tobillo y la rodilla. 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Holding that leg out, scooping into the center, bajando. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 y subiendo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Soles of the 2 feet together. So good opportunity. Push your heels into one another till you feel yourself rise up over the pelvis. And then we'll come take a little stretch forward. And then we'll inhale, sit up nice and tall. I'm going to exhale, tip some weight back. Lift my feet. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 from a strong belly. 1. Extend my right leg and in, left leg and in, afuera and in. Good. Waking up again. That connection to the inner thigh. Right foot over the left. Take them down and up. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Changing legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the legs in, and we'll move out over into an all fours position. And you can start here just with your low back. So try to isolate kind of from the base of the rib cage down, desde la base de las costillas hacia el coccyx. Good. And then I'm going to hold my low back pretty long and then move the sternum bone out. So take it 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And then from there, I'm going to move some weight back and lift my right arm. 3 and 2 and 1. Opposite side. Left arm lifts. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. 2 hands moving into the floor. Let the pelvis now move forward. Let the back stretch and come back. So you can kind of undulate through the spine and exhale. Pull the weight of the body up. Undulando por la columna and back. All the way out and back and in. Good. So now come into an all fours position. And again, hips can travel side to side, side to side. So you're getting the pelvis stretched. Things move in working order, as they say. And then we're going to take an opposite arm and leg lift. So focus on los omoplatos juntos, taking your shoulder blades together, feeling the base of the rib cage stay stable, in line with the hips, and then una pierna arriba y otro. Good. So you could put your hand on your low back here now. This is with my right leg lifted. We're going to bend and straighten. So again, connecting the glute and hamstring. Let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Try to keep your head lifted above your shoulder. There it goes. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now keep the heel facing the sky. Take it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back. Reach it back. Get a little stretch in there. And then desde aquí vamos a subir otra vez. I'm going to lift back up. Take my left leg out. Right hand to the low back. And just begin by doblando, estirando. Let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now heel to the sky. Keep the heel in line with the sitting bone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. 2 arms in. Take the pelvis back. Big stretch. Good. And now from here, I'm going to come pull my forearms into the floor. Stretch my right leg back, the left leg back. And then again, reach your heels back as the tailbone pulls towards the heels. And we'll go 10 and 9, and 8. So again, that glute to hamstring connection. 5, and 4, and 3. Feeling the abdominals holding up. 2, and 1. Now the right heel taps or knee taps down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel, 5, knee, rodilla. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift the pelvis up. Rotate onto your right side. And again, let the thighs float down enough from the floor. Let's go 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale through your center. Reach the heels back. Find yourself other side. Down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reaching the arm back down. Melting your rodilla, las caderas. Todo eso allá. Let the head come to the floor for a moment. Rock the hips. Good. And then let's try bending your 2 knees and straightening the knees. I just want you to again feel glute and hamstrings just waking up together. Good. Now we're going to let one knee bend and then the other. So feel that reach, the sort of connection, the fire, the wake up as the heels move apart. Good. And you can feel yourself scooping the belly in, keeping your low back nice and long. As you do this, pause for a moment, bring your heels together, and just rock the back a little bit. So we create a little release. And then from here, I'm going to extend my 2 legs, push in with my hands, let myself come stretch up, chin over one shoulder, over the other shoulder, and then exhale, let that come down. Palms here to your sides. Let's lift the head and chest, lift the 2 legs, right and left, right and left, right and left. Feeling the back muscles really engaged, holding the head up, hips released into the floor. 2 and 1. Arms out. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and lift the head. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, beat the 2 heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over to your right side. So let's try this. You got your left leg on top. We're going to do a little leg swing. So you're bend the knee, stretch the leg out and up, down and in. Take it out and up, down and in. A few more. Out and up and down and in. Take it out and up, down and in. Take it out, up, down and in. Good. So now let the leg travel forward and back. Just bent. So you're just letting that hip free up. And now I want you to try circles with the top femur bone in the hip socket. Good. And circulando en the otra dirección. Good. And now go ahead, stretch and take the leg out. Same thing, circling. And circling the other way, really pushing down with the bottom leg so you generate stability through the pelvis. Toes turn down on the top leg and you're going to tap it in. So feel that hamstring connection. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the leg out in front, tap it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Scoop in with the belly as you do. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, let that stretch. The bottom leg lift and just float down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circling the other way. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Bending the knee, taking the hand to the foot. Get a stretch in there. Good. And then we're going to tuck your, bueno, acurrucándonos en una pelotita, and then we'll come and find ourselves on the other side here. So start with the bottom leg, la pierna baja, como si fuera tu ancla. So it's like it were your anchor there. Good. So we're going to take this top leg up and up, down and in. And this is a great just little hip exercise for any of us that feel like we have chronic tightness or minimal mobility. Grow that on the hip. You can do this almost on either on your sides or on your back. Good. So it's an out and up and down and in. Take it out and up, down and in. Good. So then we're going to pause with the knee bent and then take 5 little circles here. Again, you should feel that, those hip rotators saying yes, yes, yes. And then we're going to go circling the other way. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. And then from here, we're going to take the leg out. So it's a long leg and let it circle. 5 and 4. Really try to find steadiness in your movement. 2 and 1. We'll let it go the other way. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So now the leg's going to pull just slightly back. You'll take the big toes down and tap the foot down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Foot taps forward, down and up. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bend the knee, allow the glute to stretch, and then we'll work that bottom thigh here. Taking another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then circling 5 and 4 and 3, 2, 1. Circling the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hand here to the foot. Open up. Create a little stretch here. Excellent. So now I'm going to roll onto my belly. Take just a moment. Pull the tailbone towards my heel. Lift the thighs up. Lift the head and chest. Sweep my arms back behind me and just take a little flutter kick. Lifting the scapula. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the arms up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the arms up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now incorporating the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palms under the shoulders. Push the weight of the body up. Good. Try 5 more of those. Exhale. 5. And I've got my knees down. 3 y 2. Abriendo el pecho. And 1. Take the pelvis in the air. And then vamos a estirar los pies. Los pies, you're going to stretch them into the floor. Take the tailbone up, melt the head down. Walk your hands back, back, back. And then just getting light there with your knees for a moment. Push into the feet. And let's try just a little bit of work standing. So here we go. And I'm going to grab my weight. Although, it looks like, all right. So then let's just start here facing in. And we're going to exhale, move the thighs back. Take the weights under the collarbone. So here we go. 5. And exhale, 4. And exhale, 3. And exhale, 2. And exhale, 1. Hold down here. Right and left. And right and left. And right, derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda, derecha, izquierda. Hold with the two weights down, pulse through the thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms turn in. Exhale, lift all the way up. Tap the weights underneath you. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Here we go. Take 5 y arriba, 4 y arriba, 3 y arriba, 2 y arriba, y 1 y arriba. Let's hold down here. Take the two arms. 5. Exhale, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale in. One arm crosses the body. And in, otro brazo cruzando el cuerpo y adentro, afuera y adentro, afuera y adentro. Good. And then let's take your two weights up overhead, and we're going to gather the weight in the right leg. Just lift the left leg. See if you can take the weights. 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, set the leg down, peeling the opposite foot up. And we'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, setting that down. Nice and easy, picking the weight up into the right foot. You'll exhale, extend the weights to the side. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Weight en el pie izquierdo. And we'll go 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale. Weight back in, lifting the right. Reach your triceps back. 3 and 2 and 1. Setting the leg down, peeling, pulling the opposite leg up. Go 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, setting that back down again. Push through the feet, 2 legs, and we'll lift. Coming down and exhale, coming up. Down y arriba. Good. All right, and then we're going to reverse. Take 5, moving in the opposite direction. Good. Excellent. And now from here again, you're going to pause with the weights up. And we'll just let the feet come a little bit wider, open into an X shape, cross the midline, pull back in, cross the midline, and in, cross the midline, and in, cross the midline, and in. Good. Heels are gonna turn in, toes out. Let's come through your center. Exhale, push and lift out and up, afuera y arriba. Good. And now we'll reverse, sweeping the weights up. Finding that nice long spine as you go. Beautiful. Pause with the knees bent, weights out, and we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. One elbow pulls in and up, other elbow in and up. So we'll big stretch and up, stretch and up, stretch and up, stretch and up. Good. Hold the weights in the center. Raise the right heel. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. De your pie izquierdo or talón izquierdo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dos talones. Let's go 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 arms out. Last time. 10, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the heels down. Let the weights release there. Turn the toes in for a moment. Stretch, estirando el cuello. Arriba y abajo. And then we'll push into the feet. Bring yourself up. And then I'm going to turn my weight there for a moment just towards my right leg. Okay, take the hands for a moment to the low back. And let's exhale, peel the foot up, tap it down and up. So again, another connection there into glute and hamstring. Let's go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Setting that foot down and now coming, folding over, steady hips. Good. We're going to push into your 2 feet and pivot all the way around so we find ourselves here on the other side. And same thing. Hold the weight into your front foot and tap down and up. 10 and 9, feeling a steady low back. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting that foot down. Exhale, feeling yourself float. Good. Squaring the hips. And then we'll exhale, come, turn the 10 toes forward once again. Slide the hands out hacia los tobillos. And then take a moment to really release your neck. Good. Let the thighs lift, so maybe micro bend the knees and really send. Your tailbone all the way up. Good, and then we'll take our hands, walking out, turn the right toes out, and then I'll come take a stretch over that side. Good, into the inner thighs. Good, so notice if you got a lot of round in the ribs, pull the bottom rib cage down and let the head lift. And we'll turn in, we'll turn the opposite toes out. And feel yourself come over that side. Good, and again, feel that top rib cage move down, bottom rib cage up. I'm gonna take 2 hands towards this foot. Bring it in and melt my sits bones down. Take a moment to balance. Un momento para un poco de equilibrio. Reset your sits bones into the floor. Come stretching over. Good. We're going to melt it down to the mat. Right ankle finds the left thigh. A big stretch here. And then I'm going to take 2 hands to my left leg. And then we'll just take a little shift. So 2 legs in the air, you can kind of let them be loose. Then I'm going to take my left ankle, right thigh, kind of stretch over. You can start with a bent knee, hands interlaced. And then exhale, take this leg up. Gonna let the tailbone relax, let the legs just kind of hang here for a moment in the air. Then maybe hook the hands to the outsides, my legs. And again, let the legs just travel comfortably. Letting the soles of the feet come into the floor and the chest open up. And then maybe letting the two legs extend out. And find a few big deep breaths in here to help you settle and ground your body. Move into this next phase of evening. And after your next big exhale, you can slowly just begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. And we'll circle our ankles and our wrists. And we'll draw our knees in over your chest. Roll up, find a seated position. Bring the palms together. Bow the head, close the eyes. Tu práctica es un regalo. Your practice is a gift. Muchísimas gracias y namaste.